It's been a few months since the Pokémon TCG Pocket app has been released, and it's going even stronger than ever now. Not to mention the insane amount of money they're pulling out of our pockets. Did you get that? And let me point out something really quick now that we are on the subject. That name is pretty dumb. If you didn't know, Pokémon is the short version for Pocket Monsters, the original title for the game series. So theoretically, you could also call the new app Pocket Monsters TCG Pocket. Seriously, couldn't they find a better name? Even mobile would have been better. But I get it, it's a more marketable name, because it implies that you'll always have it on you, like a pocket. Even though women pants don't have pockets on them. But this is another story. I've shitted enough on the name, so let me tell you my problem with the Pokémon Pocket app. It's company's greediness. What do you mean greediness? The app is free. And you're right. Since it doesn't require any purchase to play this game, everyone in the world can download it. But when you open it for the first time, what happens though? You're blasted with cool sounds, images, a tutorial that will let you open 3 packs right off the bat, if not more, I don't really remember, but enough to get you hooked on it, instantly. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's like the drug dealer that will give you a free sample for the first time, knowing that you'll probably get back to him wanting more. And I know that the Pokémon Company is not the first time to do this. Basically, every business does this. The most explicit version of this is TikTok. You download the app, you open it, bam, a video is right there. So you'll want to keep scrolling and want to consume more and more videos. And what the Pokémon Company is doing is basically the same thing. They feed you instantly more packs that you'll ever have in 5 minutes, so that you'll get a taste of what it's like to open them and find flashy cards. I don't know if there is already a study out there, but I bet that the majority of players have found some rare cards in their first ever packs. And this wouldn't surprise me at all. We live in a world that everyone is trying to get your attention. Hell, I'm doing the same thing right now. So what better way than to give you free gifts as soon as you get our products? You didn't even have to spend anything. How awesome is that? So why don't you stay here and keep using it? You'll soon receive free stuff, don't worry about it. But hey, if you don't want to wait that much, you can, spend some points to reduce the timer. What do you say? Oh, you've already used the ones we gave you at the start? Shucks. Well, don't worry about it. You can get some new ones. Just click here, fill this personal information, and there you go. Now you can keep opening new packs and find some fantastic cards. Isn't that awesome? And all of this is working. Apparently the Pokémon Pocket app made $500 million in less than 3 months. $500 million with the B. $500 million in 3 months. This is insane. And it's only behind Pokémon Go, which made the same amount of money in 22 days fewer. I already knew that Pokémon was very popular. It's the highest grossing media franchise in the whole world. But this is ridiculous. The impact this one corporation has on people is unbelievable. All of this for cards you don't even know and you can't even touch physically. So it's only for the collective purpose of it. You just get high on the dopamine of opening packs and collecting cards. Better if they're rare ones. Leave it to the Japanese to create a successful gacha game. And I'll be honest, I was so tempted to spend some money on it too. Yeah, I know. I'm preaching against this thing, yet I'm almost falling for it myself. And I'll tell you even more. I was this close to even purchase some real packs too. I've already mentioned this in my simulator games video, that you can check up here if you want to. But playing both the TCG Pocket game and the card shop simulator game almost made me buy real Pokémon boxes. I was becoming too obsessed and I was on the verge of an extremely expensive impulse purchase. This is what this ingenious app almost made me do. With its cool artworks, simplified battles, easy to learn system, minimal yet shiny UI, satisfying sound designs, the Pokémon Company perfected its gacha experience. And you could say, it's not the app's fault, it's yours. Of course the company wants to make a profit, but you should have some self-control. They even give you 2 free packs every day, so you could totally play the game for free. And I agree. I haven't spent a single cent on it as of now, and I intend to continue this way. It's a fun little daily quest for me. One of collecting these digital cards little by little with no rush whatsoever. However, there are people out there that don't have this kind of self-control and that would spend too much money on it just to have a virtual card and the sense of accomplishment that comes from it. It doesn't even have to be worth anything. In fact, it doesn't. They're not like real cards, which some of them have an insane value. And I'd say that some of the cards from the Pocket app are even prettier than some of the most valuable ones out there. But their worth is 0. So people are truly collecting them for the sake of it. Not even to resell them or have a cool and expensive card as a treasure or something like that. Well, to be fair, I'm sure there are people out there who have multiple accounts just to pull some incredibly rare cards and then sell those accounts to people who are desperate enough to buy them. So there is actually somewhat of a value there. But I'm pretty sure it's illegal, because this behavior goes against the terms of service of the app itself. So the cards shouldn't have any value. But we all know that it's not that simple, and some people will do it anyway, especially if the app makes things quite difficult. Take the trading system, for example. It's very shitty, in my opinion. You have a limit on how many and which cards you can trade. You have to accumulate some points to do it, and in this case, you won't ever have enough points to do important trades. Cards from the most recent set can't be traded, and some other restrictions that are just a pain in the ass. It's not like real life that you can trade however and with whoever you want. And I know it won't ever be like this, but I believe this structure is not it either. In fact, they recently announced a reform for this current trading system, which will arrive at the end of this year. So hopefully it won't be as shitty of an experience as of now. And since we are on the subject of exchange, I want to complain about one last thing: the pack point exchange. If you don't know, on the pack selection screen, there is a little icon on the bottom right, just below the pack you've just decided to open. If you tap it, it will get you to a screen where you can exchange these pack points with some cards from this current expansion you've just selected. Pretty cool feature, right? Except for the fact that it's extremely difficult to accumulate those points, unless you spend some money on it. You see, the way to accumulate points, it's pretty simple. Let me just read to you what the description of it says. Pack points can be obtained as a bonus when you consume pack stamina to open booster packs. They can be exchanged for cards according to the card's point cost. This means that you'll have to open packs to get more points. So the more packs you open, the more points you'll have. But you only have 2 openings a day, which will give you 10 pack points, 5 for each pack. And as you can see, the exchange rates are so fucking expensive. On the Triumphant Light expansion, the cheapest one is at 35 points, which means that you'll have to open 7 packs to find a common card that you'll probably find in those 7 packs you open. Meanwhile, the most expensive ones can go up to 2,500 packs, which you can reach by opening 500 packs, just to be able to afford 1 card out of the whole set. And you can't even use points from the previous expansions, because apparently opening booster packs of a given expansion earns you pack points for that expansion only. That has to be a joke. So I have to save so many points on every expansion just to get one card, which has a pulling rate so low that I'll probably never find it even on the 500 packs I have to open just to be able to get it. This is bullshit. You're almost forced to get 500 packs worth of Hourglass to reduce the timer to open those packs just to get an impossible card. That's because some people prefer to pay a random dude for the same card. It's probably way cheaper, and I can't blame them. As I said at the start of this video, this app only has one huge problem. Its company's greediness. They'll do anything to get you to spend more money on them. Even regulate the trades so that you can't exchange whatever you want. Meanwhile, in real life, there are cards that will sell for an absurd amount of money. But hey, you already spent money on us, so now it's all on you. We can't do anything about it. Such bullshit. They'll do anything to get your money. Anything. Except developing a good Nintendo game. Seriously, step up your game. Am I gonna stop playing Pocket? Of course not. Do I still love Pokemon? Absolutely. Will I spend money on real cards soon? Hopefully not. But this greediness is very embarrassing for a company of their caliber. And I just wanted to rant a little about it. I mean, their net income for 2023 was 62.7 billion yen, which translates roughly to $420 and 383 euros for all my European friends. It's not like they're struggling or anything like that, because I'm sure they made even more in 2024. But I guess it will never be enough. That's why they're coming for our pockets. Anyway, please tell me your thoughts in a comment and check this video if you enjoyed this one. Also, oh, new pack is ready. What? Never seen an hypocrite before? Just go. Oh, shiny.